So let's jump into today's daily challenge. Today's daily challenge looks a bit bland, to be honest. Nothing really that crazy going on. We are Stygian Guard and Hellhorned, the traditional versions of the clans. And we have Vampiric Touch, all units enter with Lifesteal 3. Heavy at 5 deadweights to your starting deck, and Tissue Paper, apply Fragile to non-boss enemy units when they enter the Pyre Room. So all in all, these don't have an insane impact. Of course, Heavy is slowing down your draws, and Lifesteal does help your units survive a bit, but nothing too crazy going on. Looking at today's cause, there is something interesting though, because while most scores are in the 45k range up to slightly over 46k, there are two outliers that are at 49 and 50k each, so yeah, there might be some way to get some decent flying kills near the end. So better keep our eyes open for that. Anyway, let's jump in and see which cards we get to use today. Flash Freeze, Welder Helper and Titan's Tooth are the cards in our starting deck. Yeah, that seems reasonable. Maybe we can build some Frostbite synergies. We'll have to see. Talos is our first boss with Rage and Armor on Slay. Then we fight Arcus with Incant and Harvest Dark Shards. And finally we have Seraph with Sap. Let's take a look at our artifact. Well, that's a Founding Seal. Gotta be a Founding Seal. That's a really powerful first artifact. Now we have the option to reduce the cost of damage spells and go for a full-on incamp build. Especially useful as we already have the torches, or we could go with Frostbite and actually go deeper into the Frostbite part of our deck. For the first fight, we should be better off with Frostbite, but any point after that, I'm not so sure about that. Incant Seal is really powerful. Going full Incant with Conduit seems good, but these deadweights do slow our draw down a bit. There are 5 non-spells in the deck that don't consume and we can purge them. So even if I go with something like Offering Monument, we might still get stopped by these deadweights. So I assume that an Incant deck would have an easy time clearing this challenge, because you can grow pretty quickly. But I think for optimizing score we want to go more into the Frostbite direction, so we can get some flying kills with applying a lot of Frostbite to bosses early, and also to get a better early game. Because Frostbite with a bunch of trained stewards in front of him, in front of her, the Frostbite Tethys, will just win fights. We could in theory put Tethys down on the bottom floor without any help. She will survive the hit from the Forge Disciple, so we will be able to Titan's Tooth the top lane, for example. Offering Monument is very unlikely to get stocked with Seal. Yeah, I guess that's true. But still, you will overfill your hand with that pretty quickly, so... Well, with some discarding the blights, that could still work out pretty well. Instead of playing Titan's Tooth, I could just Torch Flash Freeze Train Sword on the top, which is objectively better, because it leaves a Train Steward there and also gets that Train Steward out of our deck. 20 armor is enough to survive everything here, and the imp also gets us a kill. Tethys is still okay. We could manage the top floor and delay dealing with the bottom floor problem for a little bit longer, so we can actually get the kill on this collector. We take 1 damage, but that's worth it for the collector in my eyes, yeah. Now it's time to set up the bottom floor. This guy will die to the frostbite and the train stewards, so we'll do that one. And this is an easy win. The lifesteal really helps keep our units alive while Tethys stacks up the frostbite. Hi Karas Divine, welcome. Also hi RS Jackson and hi Rock Bogglesworth. Helical, Energy Siphon, Ice Tornado. Every time I see Energy Siphon, I have to wonder if that's the path to the optimal score, because spell weakness builds are really good at killing bosses on the top floor, during flight. And now Helical Crystallis is always a decent card, probably a bit less necessary with Frostbite Tethys. Still not bad though. I do wanna pad out the deck a little so we don't draw into the deadweights that often, and I think Helical might just be a good card for that. Fletchling Imp, Fortify, Hidden Passage. Has to be Hidden Passage. That's gonna be valuable against flying bosses to apply more frostbite to them. Definitely wanna go with the Stygian unit here. There's an Offering Monument. There's also a Nameless Siren. These are two very strong cards. If we want to go with a Frostbite game plan, I should go with the Offering Monument. Also, I should have checked the shop first. Yeah, the problem with Allfrost is obviously it's a rare card, so we can't really count on it appearing. Offering Monument, Large Stone. That's 8 additional draws we can get out of that, but it takes up a bit of capacity. If we want to go full on Frostbite, that's not that big of a deal, and we can have the Large Stone serve as a tank for a while, but not for the entire fight. So we would need another unit to put there. It might be a bit too unwieldy to put a Large Stone on it. I think I'm gonna reroll. Or do I want to... Yeah, that's a reroll. Endless, no. Heartstone, sure. That one's good. Endless on a Welder Helper has the problem that they don't really die on their own. Although we can certainly torch them. I think I'm gonna buy it just because of the potential it has with like important work or something like that. There's gonna be some good defense. Yeah, spikes are actually a problem. But this deck can't really... No. No, there is something I can do. Let's see how this turns out. But I think I do have a way to deal with that. And it's Welder Helper. Welder Helper and Tethys will be how I deal with spikes. Because now I have no damage whatsoever. The only thing yeah. I need to make sure Endless Monument can be a combo with dupes. Endless Monument with Founding Seal. Yeah, and Forever Flame. With... Yeah, but yeah, you need Forever Flame also. Tethys needs to be in the front if we ever want to have a chance of putting Welder Helper onto him, onto her. Flash Freeze, Torch, yeah. Oh! Oops. Could I have prevented it? I could have. Ah, unnecessary damage. I don't want to take that. I could have prevented that pretty easily. Also, I think I should be setting up the offering totem a floor up, perhaps? Yeah. Should be setting it up here. Because we'll be casting most of our spells on this floor. This guy's gonna die. Helical. Hidden Passage in this hand doesn't make me happy. Guess I need to draw more in that case. So I can draw back into it. There we go. Now we need to have enough power on this floor, and there we go. That's gonna do it. Worked out in the end. Offering token Urchin Spines. Man, Urchin Spines is so powerful. Too bad the best damage spell we currently have is Helical. I do want that offering token though. I'll take a second Hidden Passage. No problem with that. We do have a good card to dupe. But I kinda wanna pick an incant unit up. Yeah. Yeah, I think we have to. quick rage and stats. Yeah, it's a nameless siren. Has to be. Quick nameless siren helps us get off the lifesteal on bosses more easily. The frostbite on bosses more easily. It's not my preferred upgrade, but it's good enough. Hodgestone. No. Let's buy another health upgrade for the... Offering monument. And what's available here? Obviously Umbra. Not because of this one. I think I will decline. Yeah. I was hoping for a Space Prism for extra capacity. That would be pretty powerful with incant strategies. I think our chances to get a flying boss kill here are almost zero. 5 waves remaining. And she has lifesteal and gains armor on Slay. No spikes at least. Titan's Tooth does the job for this floor. So I can throw the Flash Freeze onto Telos. That looks like the most reasonable plan of action. If I knew there would be an offering totem this early, I would obviously have gone with the other Tethys. But yeah, if I knew. No, I do want to draw one more card. Actually, maybe I want to do it that way. Yeah, nothing really great here. Titan's Tooth seems great. It's 10 more Frostbite and we get to hit her with Tethys. And we still have the Hidden Passage in the deck. Hi Steve! I'm certainly trying to. We need a Hidden Passage. Send her, and that's already a win. I might as well protect our totem. Rewarded. That's the count I was hoping for. It's expensive though. Now the difficult question. Do I want to gamble on finding a Conduit Tethys so I can play all the damage spells for free? At least most of them. Or do I want to go Emboss so I can guarantee the Hoarfrost effigy will be easily playable? I think it has to be Emboss just because Hoarfrost is so expensive. Double stacking a flash freeze used to be so good for this kind of deck, but increasing the cost is rough. Let's take a look here. The sweep is good. The sweep is actually pretty good, because that guarantees we can hit the boss always, while it's difficult to hit flying bosses with just chill wind. Yeah. Let's take the sweep. I do want to be able to guarantee hit flying bosses with Tethys whenever they are at my floor, which there will be quite a lot because of the hidden passages. What do I want to remove? The weaker spells, of course, but probably Train Stewards before that. At least some of them. I could double stack the Titan's Tooth. We only have one offering token, but we are drawing a lot, so... Sweep interacts with lifesteal that you lose 1 stack of lifesteal for every enemy you hit. And gain the corresponding amount of health. Honestly, I wanna cost reuse the Hoarfrost more so than the Titan's Tooth. I am usually gonna cast the Titan's Tooth with the discard anyways. Enemy units enter with Spell Shield. That's a little bit scary, but not too much. And because the enemies have haste here, I can't really set up on the 2nd floor. And I don't want to set up on the top floor, because that would require me to draw both of the hidden passages to get the boss up there. I want to draw once. Do I want to keep drawing? Yeah. Consume this torch. Yeah, might as well. Do wanna kill the collector. Frostbite. It's just gonna double the frostbite to 16 because there's no other frostbite on the floor. That's worth. It does mean that this guy will die easily. Start out with a torch. That's a good draw. Two more spells cast. And the offering totem dies, then I can play the welder helper. On a target that actually stays around. I don't usually use Tethys as my frontliner, but I think it's correct in this situation. Making room for a train steward or something like that. This guy will die before he has a chance to reach the top floor. The pyre, I mean. Not die. He won't die to the frostbite. I mean, we will kill the boss before that happens. Yeah, easily. Not even close. Yes, that's the next part of our game plan. I still don't have a tank. Maybe I should pick up this March of Shields. Because I'm not gonna get any Stygian units or anything like that, so I need to fix my defense with mostly spells. And March of Shields can help quite a bit with that. The Lifesteal Glacial Seal. Yeah, the preloaded challenge with the burnout, Guard of the Unnamed, things like that. Dupe removal. That's so tempting. That could get me a second Hoarfrost. I need to do that. If I want to have any chance at getting a flying fell kill, then that's the way to go about it. Let me see. My floor is currently Offering Monument, Nameless Siren Tethys, Glacial Seal. And when the Offering Monument dies, I can use Welder Helpers, or I can use them before and kill them off when I want to play Totem. One Train Steward leaves, and I think a Frozen Lance as well. For this next two fights, I do want to have the Torture still in the deck. Multi-Strike is a bit scary because we lack defense. Hi Rossum, welcome. Glad to see you. Do I just set it up? We have the Offering Monument for the early waves. Start drawing. And stop here. Because the Offering Monument doesn't really care if it takes damage. Or at least I don't care if it takes damage. How do I use this March of Shields? With the Sweep Tethys, the quick on the Siren actually is annoying. Damage. I can still put some Frostbite on that guy and be fine. The problem with the strategy I'm currently pursuing, meaning All-Frost effigies for flying boss kills, is that All-Frost effigies are really bad in most situations if you're not fighting flying bosses. Glacial Seal should probably become my tank. And I should play the Frozen Lance first. It doesn't matter. I should play the Offering Token first, actually. Discard the Dead Weight. Did I not lose health on the Offering Monument, or did I just see that wrong? I can play 2 spells and follow that up with a Welder Helper. Or I could let the Offering Monument survive this turn. Can I get this Welder Helper killed? I can. So I have it next turn. That's perfect. Alright, the Offering Monument still has a lot of max health, I forgot. Only way to kill off that guy. Well, that's annoying. Can we... Wait, where is all this damage coming from? Oh, just these two guys. That's easy to fix. Yeah, that does it. Do I want to hold over the imp again? I think I do. Because I need to get rid of the offering monument this turn. That doesn't trigger the incant anymore, does it? Actually I want to avoid that if at all possible. What can I draw here? No good draws. Yeah, that doesn't trigger the... that sucks. I shouldn't have done that then. I wasn't sure if it would trigger the offering monument, but we should be mostly fine if we have a good set of spells to cast here. That's not what I call a good set of spells. Yeah, I messed up the last turn. That left me with less armor than I could otherwise have gotten on the frontliner. Maybe the offering monument can't be a frontliner for too long. Because I need to stack armor on another frontliner and all my armor cards target the frontliner specifically or make the unit the frontliner. In passage the backline. Yeah, that would have been a good idea. That would actually have been a great idea. March of Shields. Yeah, this is way more than 20 damage coming in. I just can't make her my backliner yet. And my frontliner, I mean. Yeah, and the Glacial Seal should be my frontliner because it does nothing in combat. Does this mean I do not hold over? Yeah, I probably do not hold over the Welder Helper. Time for you to take over. That's less Ember spent than a Helical. So I can ascend one of you guys. Yeah, that's the best course of action here. Not what I was really hoping to find here. There is no frostbite on this floor, so I can use this to safely incant. This guy, 21, yeah, he will die. Not what I was hoping to see. Well, I can tell straight away that this is not gonna work out. I hate how I have to solve the defense in this fight. Or in this deck. I really wish I had some kind of zap or armor totem available. That would make things so much easier. But I don't see any other way. The only thing I could do differently is play a hidden passage here on one of the sycophants. But that would mean I would have to kill it later, and I can't see how that's gonna help me. I could try fishing for an imp here. That's very dangerous. No imp. No imp. Yeah. Ah! Why did I not upgrade the siren with some health? Why am I so stubborn? Yeah, I guess we're just not gonna perfect this fight. Yeah, that's possible. I have seen the opportunity to do that, and I should probably just do it that way. Same thing I did the first time around, except I will gain more armor. And the way to handle it. How did this guy now? So. Ah! Messed it up. Messed it up. Still better than last time? No. No, it's not. Not really. Might even be worse. Yeah. It's not gonna do it. I messed it up. I forgot about the order. I am not okay. Hidden passage and then kill them off at the start of the fight. You mean here? That doesn't help. That only makes... I could do it, but that only makes the offering monument have more HP, which is not gonna help me, because I actually need that thing to die anyways. I messed the ordering up on one of the turns. I would have been okay otherwise. what was this again? Yeah, we need to offering token before we hidden passage, otherwise the mob in the back won't die. Now I need to Frozen Lands, March of Shields, play the Endless Welder Helper and kill it myself. That's gonna give us the most armor we can get. Still not enough, but it's a good chunk of Frostbite on the boss, and a single or Frost effigy will win. How about 2 Welder Helpers? He will need 3 turns, that's about 150, that's not enough. Oh wait, he also has 3 spell weakness. Never mind. I forgot he also had spell weakness. Oh, that's really good. This is some defense. This is a good amount of defense, in theory. I'll take a Frenzied Swarm. Impressive is actually not bad. Just because we have this Endless Welder Helper as a big part of our defensive scaling. Don't really want it. Don't want to bloat the deck even more, but I think we have to take it. Yeah, 419 people died here. It's a lot more than on Fell even. Now we're looking for Cuddlebeard. Silence, forgotten name. How important is the silence gonna be? Probably better than forgotten name, to be honest. Split Anvil, that's huge. Let's take a look at the Cairns first though. If you are taking Split Anvil, then Gift of Gratitude becomes a lot better. Then we reroll for Cuddlebeard, didn't find it. None of these really matter all that much, we're not worried about... I don't think we need Pyre Armor this run. And I want some money for the next Merchant of Trinkets. I am gonna get that Cuddlebeard. The Anvil is really good in this deck. I agree. Incant Dark Shard. I think the Incant of the Dark Shard goes before the draw. If I remember things. I didn't remember things correctly. Uh-oh. Yeah. That sucks. At least we didn't hit the Orfrost effigy. So I guess that's good. Shouldn't have set up on the bottom floor at all then. can't draw a 4 Frost this turn, that would be a problem. Don't want to take this many damage. Yeah, I think we need to redo this. That start and was annoying. Yeah, I should have thought about that, but it wasn't obvious until I picked up the Allfrost effigy. I don't care about cost increasing the impressive here. What I do care about is playing this Titan's Tooth. Yeah, maybe I can get by without having to play the Siren. I wish I had a good way of using these hidden passages to draw, but I currently do not. Could use it on a boss, but that costs me some frostbite, and I don't have Ember anymore, so actually it's fine. Looming Darkshot on this floor really sucks, big time. And not being able to kill this Clip Guardian is also very annoying. I mean, if I can't kill them at all, I'll just take the damage. Now I wish I would have taken the Pyre Wall. Wait, why did I just place that Train Steward mindlessly there? I'm not focused at all. Yeah, with tissue paper, that makes sense, huh? I forgot about tissue paper entirely. Conduit Tethys at the start. Maybe. What if I set up the top floor instead? This hand is so unfortunate. Yeah, but maybe this is better. Because now I can actually incant here. And use the Frenzied Swarm to play Titan's Tooth anyways. That's actually ideal. Time to get you to the front. Off-Frost first. Can I kill this guy if I off-Frost? I need to off-Frost. That's out of the question. This wasn't actually a bad turn. But now I'm slowing down a lot. because of draw issues. Got another Orfrost. So that's how this works, huh? Well, that sucks. That sucks big time. Cost goes up before. I should have played that differently anyways. Yeah. Whew. Darkshot and Will Order as intended, yeah. That's true, they usually go for orders that benefit the player. I think they even changed some stuff explicitly to make interactions better for us. Should play the offering token fit before the Orfrost here. I hate missing out on the Glacial Seal, but I think this is more important. I agree. That Darkshot really sucks big time. This guy got silenced, so... Yeah, this works. But now it will increase the cost again. So I should play these other spells first. Top floor hidden passage for Incan. Yeah? It's a good tool. Nice to have it. We'll take 5. We can't prevent that. With the Northfrost we can get the kill next turn. Actually 326. Yeah, that's enough. We don't need to put any more Frostbite on that guy. Just draw 1 Orfrost effigy out of the 2 in the deck. All of that for nothing. Okay. Well, you die fighting on the bottom floor on your own, so at least we got the bottom floor kill. Gifts for a guard, that's our savior. That's the draw we needed. Scorched Steel isn't bad, but I think I need something better than that. Uh-oh. Actually, Firebox is really good here. Stupid event. Nobody likes you. Scorched Steel ruins me? Does it? Oh, it hurts my imps? Yeah. Firebox is really good here though. Hi Night Breeze, welcome! And now we want Frostbite 20. Man, I feel like Frostbite has become so much weaker than it used to be. For flying boss kills. Explicitly for flying boss kills. There you are, finally found you. Now we play off Frost just to make everything else free. This guy needs to die. We are gonna play the Frenzied Swarm here, so I'm not taking any damage. Love how just the entire floor dies this turn if I don't do anything. Uah. There was no way to get the collector, sadly. And still keep my bottom floor. God. These enemy waves. So painful. Alright, this time I don't even have the welder helper available. Well, I do have the Frenzied Swarm at least. Ah, stupid lifesteal. Okay, that's really good. That's also very good. Wait, I don't have the Ember to play another one. Oops. Alright, this torch got buffed. That's very nice. Ooh. I think we're okay now. That was a nasty fight. When is Nameless Siren better than Siren of the Sea? Whenever you don't need defense. When your Siren is the backliner, yeah, basically when your Siren is the backliner. I want another Titan's Tooth so much here. Important work. That's good for scaling defense. I'll take it. We need to cost reuse the Allfrost we are going to Duke. That has to happen. Hammered chest plates. No. Reroll. Ah. That sucks. Vapor funnel is a bit too late, but it does still have its uses in this boss fight, although we are gonna be setting up on the top floor anyway. No. I think we could safely double stack a Flash Freeze here, or even double stack the other Titan's Tooth as well. Yeah, I like that. Don't want the magic power. Reroll, holdover. It's gotta be this. It has to. We are just gonna steamroll the Seraph with a ton of Frostbite. With 2 holdover Hoarfrost effigies. I really hope this works out, but honestly I think it will. Oh, that's a good starting hand. Sucks not to have Offering Monument on the first turn, but... That's 40 Frostbite on the first turn. There's the Monument. I should probably start with Welder Helper. No, I can't. I can. I can. Do I even want to draw? I don't think I do. Not this turn. This was a setup turn. We needed that. Now it's the execution turn. This doesn't look very likely to work. But we'll see. If I want to optimize this, I need to ascend this Siren. It's not actually a bad thing. Oh, so good. That draw is great. Yeah, let's keep going. We do want to get as much damage out this turn as possible. How many of these Hoarfrosts have holdover? Two of them. So I can quadruple. I can win next turn. We can't deal with this guy, however. But that's okay. Can at least prevent him from gaining any armor, so he will immediately die. The fragile. Well, he would do so anyways. There we go. We did it. That's what I was working towards the entire time. The 10 damage taken, I wonder if I could have avoided them. There was probably a way. Because I ended up with quite a bit of overkill. But still, this is a good score. Not number 1. But puts me pretty high up there. Number 3. If the leaderboard is still the same as when we started it. Yeah, basically that's what I was building up for the entire time. Or Frost effigies plus Frostbite to snipe the Seraph out of the air by freezing him to death. I was hoping we could have that engine online by the time we were fighting Arcus, but that sadly didn't work out. If I had managed the early game a bit better, managed my gold and stuff like that, then I might have had a better chance at this. Yeah. But that didn't quite work out as I wanted it to. Still, I mean, number 3 in the daily challenge, that's a good spot to be. Let's take a look at what Mr. Miskatonic and Sitsim built. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, he found the Kinstone totem. Yeah, that deck looks insane. Offering Monument with the large stone. I'm almost surprised he didn't dupe the Offering Monument. Apparently Arcus caused this guy some trouble as well. And this guy went with the same Tethys. Also holdover effigy, but he didn't dupe the effigies. He duped the holdover flash freeze instead. And that got him the Arcus 5-turn boss rush. Nice. Well played. Oh, a Cold Celia. I missed that one. Quick sweep, very nice. Yeah, very similar deck than mine. Played slightly differently. He also used Urchin Spines. Last stand for the Siren. I couldn't get the amount of gold. Oh, he had Guild Marker. That makes sense. The 9-turn rush? 9-turn boss rush? Right. We're looking at that right now. Does it make sense? He has a 6-card starting hand. He doesn't have Offering Monument. Actually, does it make sense? Urchin Spines doesn't have a large spell hit. He doesn't have Gifts for a guard. The deck looks solid, but Oh, this guy? Yeah, the number one, definitely. Yeah, you can easily do the 9-turn boss rush with Offering Monument, this amount of... You almost go infinite with a deck like this. You just keep going. You have a lot of extra draw in the Offering Monument. You have Split Anvil, Hell's Banners, and Kinstone Totem, providing you with Ember. Also, I've seen this guy a lot and on the leaderboards, and his decks always look legit, so... And I don't doubt that's possible with this deck. It would be rough to math it out, but yeah. And this guy, he only had a 6-turn boss rush. I was thinking, did this guy do a 9-turn? No, that's not possible, but the 6-turn is plausible. This guy probably made a giant Nameless Siren. And he does have a hidden passage as well. Yeah, I can see that. With a little bit of luck, that's a 9-turn boss rush pretty easily, I think. But that's just a gut feeling. It would be hell to math that out. Yeah, good daily challenge.